Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back to our second broadcast of the night. We just wrapped up with World Team League WTL, and now we have returned with the CommJumity League. It's such a such a cluster of words. CommJumity League Group Stage Day number 1. I'm of course your live VIP. I'm going to be joined by my lovely plushies this time around, as Yakwa is going to get some food, going to get some rest. We're jumping right into our series. We're jumping in mid-series into a best of 3. There's a lot to go over, but spawning in the bottom right hand corner, we have our red Terran player from the land of the Netherlands. He is the biggest Protoss fan out there. It is uThermal. And spawning in the top left hand corner, we have the Italian Terran player, the blue Terran himself. It is BabyMarine. So I do apologize, as earlier I did mention that we were going to be casting Geralt versus Fiant, but we're putting that on hold. We're putting that on hold. We're jumping in mid-series into uThermal versus BabyMarine instead. Now, this series has been wild. It's been a roller coaster ride of emotions. Unfortunately, the event started half an hour ago when we were covering World Team League, when we were covering WTL, so we did miss out on Game 1 and Game 2. Fun fact, uThermal won Game 1 with Protoss, he lost Game 2 with Zerg, and now he's playing Terran. uThermal is going through the trifecta of StarCraft, of all the races right now, winning with Protoss, losing with Zerg, and now playing Terran and going for a proxy. Okay, it's going to be a 2 Rax opener. We have a Rax back at home, 1 Rax proxy across the map, so 2 Rax Reaper here from uThermal, and BabyMarine thankfully is opening up double gas. With a double gas opener, it's going to be a Rax into a factory, so a very safe opener here at a BabyMarine, not too economic whatsoever. I don't blame uThermal for going for a more aggressive build. It is very common to go for a more greedy opener here on side Delta, but BabyMarine, he has not really indulged in that. He's going to be calming things down, going for something a little bit safer. Factories on the way. That does give access to faster Hellions or Cyclones, does give us a bit of a stronger start early on, and we should be able to defend against the influx of Reapers that are on the way. And thankfully for uThermal, this is very middle of the road. It's not too aggressive like proxy 2 Rax Reaper, just the 1 proxy, so we can transition out of this a little bit more cleanly here from uThermal. He isn't as exposed back at home because he has production back at home, so there we go. Factory is on the way. This could turn into a 1 base all-in. This could turn into aggression, or we could just initially work towards a later command center. BabyMarine moves out across the map. Likewise, we do move in, and BabyMarine, one of his Reapers is across the map. It's not at him to defend. Yeah, the first SCV goes down. We will delay the expansion. We do force a cancel. Nice damage here from uThermal. Again, BabyMarine took a big risk going across the map. You often do not move out with your first Reaper, and he takes a lot of hits. Uh-oh. BabyMarine, he is in trouble. Is in quite a bit of trouble. We get into the main base. We go for the final Reaper. No, we go for the dive. The Reaper goes down. Cyclone is halfway done. We bleed out another SCV. That's 2 workers falling. Big delay in the expansion. And from here, the damage was done. From here, we can back off. Cyclone has arrived. uThermal is expanding. uThermal is ahead. Does take an economic lead. Meanwhile, BabyMarine back at home, he's going to be able to hold, he's going to be able to survive, but again, alas, his opener was meant to be a little bit safer. If he kept his Reaper back at home, maybe a different story. He does shut down the Reaper, so a bit of an overextension by uThermal. It looks like we shut down the Cyclone. Cyclone does fall into the mineral line once again. SCVs are falling. We get 2 SCV kills, 3. We're getting 4. This is becoming too much. This is becoming far too much damage. BabyMarine just unable to keep up, unable to hold on. The micro, the control. uThermal does pull away. GG gets called, and uThermal will take the series 2-1, taking down BabyMarine. GG. Oh my god. Let's go. Let us go. And I didn't even get to talk about the tournament. I didn't even get to talk about the event itself. But welcome, everyone. Welcome to the CommJumity League. Into the group stage. If you're curious as to how this... Wait, is this a best of 5? Hold up. Hold up, Bap. Okay, no, it's not. It's a best of 3. With that, uThermal will take the series, and we're getting ready for our next best of 3. Now, for some context, welcome everyone to the CommJumity League. This is an event organized and hosted by ForJumy. ForJumy, of course, is the German Protoss player. And it's been really cool to see him starting to stream more often and host his own events. It's been amazing to really bear witness, and we are in the group stage. Basically, there were a bunch of online weekly tournaments leading up to this where players could accumulate points. Players have been invited based on their rankings, based on their performances in those weeklies. It all comes down to one big event. We have a group stage followed by the playoff bracket. The prize pool is quite substantial. As you can see here, we have quite a number of USD available. It's going to be a 550 USD prize pool. Not a bad amount of cash here for these players. And we are here in the midst of the group stage. Group A, to be specific.